Ladies and gentlemen, this is Mr. Boy right over here doing a quick video update. My channel currently hit, actually, this morning I just noticed that my channel hit 20k views, and you guys have no idea what this means. This means that roughly, let's say 20k people have watched my videos, some of which may be the same person, but it doesn't really matter. It's great news to me. It just lifts my spirits up and gives me enough strength to keep making these videos. So right now I decided to do a quick update video on World of Warcraft. I saw some of you guys having trouble with Garrison Resources, either that you want to modify a building in your garrison. Let's say you want to replace the war mill with a, I don't know, a gnomish workshop or whatever, with a workshop, and you don't have enough garrison resources, or I don't know, you need to do something else with them. You want to buy some crafting items and you don't have enough garrison resources. Well, I'm here to help. I'm here to tell you how to keep up your garrison resources above 2k almost all the time. Right now, I've spent roughly 1,000 garrison resources for crafting materials to get my work orders up and sell them, some of them on the auction house. If you want to see how I make gold out of that, check my other video on my channel, the one about the Rylock eggs. Anyway, we're here to do a how to keep your garrison resources above 2k. So, the main thing you need to do once you reach Draenor and once you create a garrison, the main thing you want to do is to just keep stockpiling garrison resources. Unless you're told to use them to upgrade or create a building because of a quest, I'm not sure that if you need garrison resources to do Gazlo's quests at the beginning, where he needs you to build a barracks and level up your garrison. But actually, I think you need to when you level up your barracks. You need like 1,000 garrison resources. Anyway, while you level up, it's good to go on the web and find. It's an add-on called Wow Notes, I think. Not sure exactly, but it will basically mark on your minimap all the location of all treasure chests. Or you can simply open a map, just search World of Warcraft Draenor treasure chest maps, and you'll have Nagrand, Frostfire, Gorgon, all the leveling zones. You'll have all the treasure chests on the map. Right now, on my map, I've bought the. You can also buy the maps from an Arakoa in Ashran. He sells all these maps, but with the condition that you finish the main quest line in that zone. So unless you want to go after you level to 100 and you want to revisit the zones and finish up all the treasure chests and hidden loot. But I really recommend doing it while you level, so it won't be that boring. Actually, it's not really boring because of the quest line, but it's not. This is not the thing I'm here for. Anyway, do that while you level. Get the treasure chest. Get the everything you can find hidden. It will earn you like 50 garrison resources, 35 garrison resources. It doesn't sound like much, but believe me, it stockpiles into a lot. Your garrison will replenish its garrison resources right next to your hall. You make sure that you collect them once a day or throughout the day. Really, if you let it stay there for one day, I believe it will give you around 100 garrison resources. Still not sure though. Right now I go 137 because I didn't check last day, so I roughly believe that if you leave it a day to stockpile, you'll get like 60, 65 garrison resources. Anyway, it's pretty cool. A second thing you want to do when you get your followers, cross your fingers, sacrifice a goat, and drink virgin blood and pray to the RNG gods that your followers will get the following trait. Let's see, the scavenger. Basically what this does, doubles the garrison resources gained from missions. Essentially, let's see if you have a mission. Let's see if I have one. No, I don't. I just completed them an hour ago. Anyway, you'll have a mission that rewards you garrison resources, right? And let's say it rewards you 57 garrison resources. If you put this fella there, it will effectively double the garrison resources gained if the mission is successful. So let's say if you gain 50 garrison resources, you'll gain 100 instead. And you have two types of these missions. You have missions with a single follower. So these award you like 133 garrison resources if successful. because if the follower has the trait needed by the quest, let's say evasion or kick or whatever, you'll have a 100% successful rate and you'll gain the double garrison resources. But in my case, most of my I have like 3 followers that have this trait. It's Goldmane the Skinner, Morketh, and Ada Brightdown that have Scavenger. And these guys usually have the wrong spells for that mission, so I have a 57% chance to actually win the mission, to actually complete it. And really, you won't need to think about losing the mission and, I don't know, losing 57 garrison resources, because it's nothing. It's worth the risk to have for the chance to be halvened, and you get 137 garrison resources. Okay, well, so as I said, pray to the gods that you get the straight scavenger. Use them on all the missions, and as I said, you have 2 types. This one type I talked about with a single follower, and we have a second type of garrison resources missions that require 2 followers. And I'm not sure if there are missions that require 3 followers, but I haven't seen any until now. So there's missions with 2 followers that require 2 followers and reward garrison resources. Now, these missions usually give 137 garrison resources, around that amount. And the cool thing is that you can put 2 followers with the same trait, Scavenger, in there, effectively doubling the initial rate, and then with the second follower, double that rate. So you, instead of 150, you'll get 600 garrison resources, and that's amazing. Like 600 garrison resources is just, I don't know, 4 to 5 days of pure garrison resources farming, I believe. Not sure though. Anyway, that's it with the followers. So just keep doing your quests with the garrison resources, and there are really 2 buildings essential to making garrison resources. One of them is the trading post, which gives you the ability to trade in garrison resources for crafting materials. Pretty useful, if you ask me, for professions or for work orders or whatever. I usually get my work order items from here because I hate farming. And you also get the trade order merchant, which basically every day it changes his regent needed to create garrison resources orders. So basically, this day for me it's Talador Orchid. Tomorrow might be Gorgon Flytrap or whatever. Any of the crafting materials. It can be anything except meats and fur and shit. Actually, fur I think it's possible, but meats no, never. So you basically you give him 5 Talador Orchids now. Tomorrow might be something else. Anyway, you give 5 of the crafting materials, and it gives you 20 resources, 20 garrison resources. It's pretty useful because you have the flowers, they grow in your herb garden, and if you stockpile them up, you might have a few. You got the mine that gives you black rock and true iron, iron ore. Sorry. So basically, all the time you might have any of the regions required throughout the day. So even if you don't complete all the 21 work orders, it's pretty useful to get some quick garrison resources for the day. Like you can get 240, 320. It's really up to you and what crafting materials you have. The second building essential to garrison resources is the lumber mill, and right now I don't have it. I had it. If you check my other videos where I go around the garrison, you'll see that I had the lumber mill, but I exchanged it with the barn because I've started raiding, and I really need a barn for the feasts, for the savage blood, and all that. Anyway, what the lumber mill does is gives you the ability to chop down different timber throughout Draenor. So let's say you have three categories of timber: small timber, timber, and large timber. With large giving you the most amount of timber, and now you can place work orders using the timber, using 10 timber, and it will give you 30, I believe, or 20 garrison resources. And if you ask me, while you level, you'll have to choose between the two most useful buildings. That's the Frostwolf Tavern and the Lumber Mill. Choose the Lumber Mill. While you level, build the Lumber Mill, go out through the zones, and just farm any timber you come across. Place your work orders every day, and you'll have garrison resources in no time. Well, that's about it, really. You don't have anything else. Oh, you also have garrison invasions and different garrison campaign missions that give you garrison resources, but these are miscellaneous things. So if you feel like doing them, go ahead and do them. But these things are essentially if you want to keep garrison resources above 2k. Because let's face it, after you upgraded all the buildings and everything, garrison resources will just keep stockpiling up, and yeah, you'll end up having like 5k. Like I once had 5k garrison resources. I didn't know what to do with them, so I bought crafting regions to hold me for 2 weeks. Anyway, well, that's about it. Thank you guys for watching my videos, and keep on being awesome. See you guys later.